That's weird. Of course. Oh, I don't have my friggin' camera up. Oh, no, it's working. New game. In glowing darkness you writhe. You cling to life by the tips of your fingers. Something takes shape in the emptiness. Contours of flesh tracing along familiar lines. A withered old woman's face floating before your own. I don't know why. Apparently, my narrator voice is so ominous. When she speaks, she has the rasping voice of a raisin. Call your mother. Who are you? A swordsmith? A survivor? A saint? God, you call your mother. She misses you. Sorry. Apparently, this lady has been smoking her entire life. Oh, shit. Oh, interesting. All right. So this is how you pick, I guess, how the characters address you. Interesting. Who are you? Dying? Oh, Nani? Ah, it's not yet our time. Interesting. Wrong, it's not yet your time. The Sundering claimed untold lives, yet you endured when so many around you perished. What did you do to survive? Oh, interesting. A background. All right, background grants +3 toughness and many open unique dialogue choices. Okay. 3 diplomacy and may open unique dialogue. Okay. 3 knowledge and may open unique dialogue choices. Slave. 3 finesse. Oh, interesting. I love how it just looks like abstract art for these options. Also, the tile sound is, for some reason, really enjoyable. Anyways, we're gonna do Wanderer. A cold hand touches your brow. Water cools your... Why was my throat burning? Do I have strep? Oh, it's from doing this voice, isn't it? Shit. You kept something through all your hardships. A keepsake from a better time. What is it? An artisan's toolkit. For creative playstyle, bundles of leathers and pigments for more creative freedom. Fairly story-focused playstyle. Okay, so you can do creative, story-focused, or optimization-focused. Okay, so an artisan's toolkit. So tools, a family heirloom, or alcohol. I like the idea of that. The fire is burning itself out, leaving you a damp shadow of your... What? Why? Why are these the words you use? I don't understand. You claw blindly in the darkness until more water is tipped down your throat. What do you believe in now? Now the voices have abandoned... I feel like that should be, what do you believe in now that the voices have abandoned this world? Unless it's supposed to be more like, what do you believe in? And that's the question. And then this, it's because of now the voices. I don't understand. Oh, fucking hell. Humanity can rise above the voices if we learn their secrets. I believe in small things, bread rising, seasons turning, children growing. Better off without the voices. Humans can adapt to anything. Compassion. I do like compassion. That's kind of my thing. Nothing. Oh, are you nihilist? Okay, so you are ambitious. Are you more of a, life goes on? Are you more of a, I'm going to do my own thing? Are you just a kind person? Or does nothing matter because we're all going to die in the end anyway? God. Nothing's important. God, it's like an emo. Oh, God. Oh. I don't know why my microphone doesn't want to, sit in here, right? Can you don't?
Can you don't not cooperate? Thank you. I'm gonna go with compassion. Oh.
You have it backwards. Love is what dooms your kind in the end. The world will tear out that soft heart of yours and devour it.
Okay, fine.
I'll leave you with one final question, and I don't expect it.
Then don't ask. Sorry.
What will fill the silence in the voices left behind?
More voices. Trust me. There's a lot. As the old woman's face retreats into inky blackness, sparks flicker into life behind her, one by one, a field of stars burning with a sickly pale light. Like seeds taking root, they twist and expand, their tendrils branching and burrowing through the darkness until they've strangled it with light. Wait, what? Did I miss something?
Now wake, Smith. You still have a part to play in humanity's final act.
Don't know why I went with... Oh, I'm playing, Oh, no, I'm not. Your explodes, you regain consciousness. You're fairly surprised and find yourself alive. Either death did not come for you, or when it did, it found you unyielding. Yeah, that's right. I would like to stay asleep. Can I do that? You sit up gasping, sweat drenched. The fever has broken. Just remember, huh? If I'm playing this as, like, not somebody who's never been here before, I would go with remember, but I don't really have any... You're in a tent. There's no sign of your caretaker, apart from a half-empty water pail and a damp cloth on your brow. You peek out of the tent flap, squinting against the sunlight. Outside, as far as the eye can see, stretches a chaotic sprawl of tents, shelters, churned mud, and shallow graves. I thought this said swallow graves for a moment. Most of your rations are gone. Your horse is already dying when the fever took you. Its body is nowhere to be seen. By now, it's likely soup. Funny enough, that's what I named my horse. You're on your own. And the horse's name was Friday. Now I can remember. Interesting. Lifetime on the road, selling your wares, sleeping under trees, learning the secrets of the world. Every year got harder. Landmarks vanished. Bridges collapsed. Outposts fell to ruin. At last, you were forced to seek a sanctuary. It was a long journey to Aaron Keep, through dust and I'm assuming that's pronounced Aaron. Your last memories are sliding from your dying horse, your numb legs tracking furrows in the mud as someone dragged you to shelter. But who? Whom, I believe, is the... Outside the tent is a crude field forge, complete with an anvil. Did you crawl here on a daze, or did your mysterious caretaker bring you here? Either way, the anvil gives you a feeling of home. I used to live in an anvil. I guess. Assess it. Seems to have been abandoned for some time, lacking anyone with the skill to work it, but it won't require much effort to get running again should you need to make a living out here. Fair enough. Hopefully it won't come to that. First, you should head to the gates and try to secure entry to Aaron Keep. That's why you came here, after all. Ah! Welcome to the camp, Swordsmith. People, that's not cut off. Okay, cool. So my stats are up here. So all the things that I could have picked, I'm basically blocking, but that's okay. It's toughness, diplomacy. So it's all zeros except for knowledge, which is at 3. You choose which commissions to take on. Commissions refresh daily. Select a highlighted button to choose your first commission. Okay. I guess I'm choosing this one. First customer is a gaunt man in a tattered cloak. He approaches you, noticing outside your tent. You a blacksmith. Can you make me a sword? I've got the coin for it. Just make sure it's good and long. And hard. Sorry. I don't like my enemies to be in hugging distance. That's fair. If you get my meaning. No, I don't. Please explain. You're not going to explain, are you? Forga. Oh, shit. To right to the camera, hold the route mouse button. Ooh. Sorry. To move the camera. Oh, yes. Oh. To zoom in. Whoa. Can't go down? Use the tutorial flag. Ah, yes. Entry 1 of 5. All you need to know. Yes. It's already done all those. Okay. Ah, yes. Interesting. Customers have different requirements. between 38% and 58%. That is not a length. I understand that you mean the bar, but, like, I don't. Okay, that's being nitpicky. I get it. So let's do it at 48% because that's like halfway. Let's click the plus button to change. Down here. Change length. Oh. Build up strength with heavy hits. When the hammer is at its highest position for a heavy hit, the longer you chain it, the more your blade changes. Oh. Wait. Click when the hammer is at its highest position. So, wait, I'm confused. No, I wanted it to be a little longer. Fine. Plus, change thickness. Thickness. Feel free to use lighter heavy hits as you please. Hold shift for even lighter. Hold shift for even lighter hammer hit. Interesting. Wait, did that go up or down? I'm confused. Hold on. Make the blade wider using the... Wait, did that... I can't even tell now. Okay, cool. Good to know. I didn't pay attention to that number. Change width... wider using... I just did. Okay, so we just... Smack. Smack. Okay, so that increases weight, and it looks like the numbers go up. Interesting. Okay. Hammer a point on the sword. Usually customers won't accept a sword without a point. But what if, specifically, it is an executioner's sword, which didn't have a point because it wasn't supposed to be used for, like, war. Also, this is hanging off the anvil, and I don't feel right hitting it, but... Okay, I like it. Cross-section. Oh, that's kind of fun. Oh, that's pretty neato. Just the cross-section of where you're, like, facing the sword. Like, if I were to look at this head-on, like... Yes, it is. It is not thick. Not thick. Wait, not thick? Thick. Interesting. That's kind of fun. I like that. Let's add it. Okay, so cross-section. Give the blade a sharp edge. Watch the cross-section display. Top right to get a better understanding of what's changing. Hammer until the blue line on the blade turns orange. Okay, and then it looks like, okay, alright. Interesting that it does both sides, but I get it. Keep hammering until the edge of the... Okay, until the hexagon becomes... Yeah, there we go. Great, your blade is complete. Hit hilt mode. Hilt mode. Actions of library, sword parts, complete. Select from a Jesus Christ. Select a guard from the... Okay, so these are the guards that I have. Swell sword or square cross. This is a little bit heavier, so we're going to go with this. Cost resources. Keep an eye... Yeah, okay, so that's... Okay, so that's gold then. Add a grip part next, so that's... All right, so I went with a cheap one because this guy just wants an a cheap sword, right? He just needs something to keep the baddies away. So we're gonna, nope. Attach a second grip part to the first. Well, let's do another cheap one then. I don't like the way that looks. What? How do I... What? Oh, that's kind of fun. Or control plus scroll wheel. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, fun! That's got pretty decent weight, and, actually, technically, the best one is the... Is this one? It's lower weight, better balance? Detach sword parts again by clicking on them. You will get your resources back, so feel free to experiment. So I don't want that. Can I, like, rotate this, though? AD? Nope, that's not what that means. Sync R. Oh, that's not what I thought that meant. That's polish level. I don't care about that. So, okay, so hold on. Let me put this one here. Let's take this one off, and... Actually... So now this part is going to go on... But, oh, shit! I need to rotate this. Cancel? Can I just not? I want to... See, I don't like how... Nope, we want that there. I don't like how wide that is. Like, if there's... Is there a way to, like... So there's no way to... Actually... Aha! There we go. That looks much better. I don't like this part. There we go. Now that looks good. Some final adjustments to the blade. Okay, blade mode. Width. Okay. Ability history shows all abilities that have been used on the blade. You can use this to revisit abilities and edit or delete them. Oh. The number next to an applied ability shows its intensity. Editing abilities has no cost. Feel free to experiment. Change the width ability you added earlier. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so wider, thinner, wider, thinner. Okay, so up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, good to know. Offer to Owen. Click to name your sword. Stabbing. No. I'm not going to worry about that. Man takes your sword and jabs it at his shadow experimentally. A slow grin crosses his face. This should do the trick. Thank you, Smith. Here's your payment. Yes. A nameless sword. I received thalers. You can't see that. Another customer awaits. Landon. With repair jobs. Okay. Where's our Captain Smith? Your next customer is a wary-looking man with a bald pate. His hollow eyes darting back and forth. I heard you came down with a wasting fever. Lucky to be alive you are. Anyway, can you modify the sword for me? I scavenged it from the ruins, but it hasn't gotten enough to point to it. I want something I can stab into a thief's belly if I need to. He hands you a sword with a sharp edge, but a rounded tip. As you hold it up to light, he leans forward, conspirator. I only had this blade 3 days, and I felt people's jealous eyes upon it. If they come for it in the night, I want to be able to give him a sharp stab. That's fair. Yeah, give him the sword blade first. I get it. Yeah, no. I understand that completely. Customer wants the sword altered. Rounded point needs to be turned to a narrow point. Revisit the point ability to So I have to go here. Can change. Oh Jesus Christ! What are these shenanigans that you got me doing here? Ah, interesting. Can I wait? How far back can I make this? That seems a little ridiculous. I can just make it like super friggin' point. That's kind of a weird way to do it, but I feel you. Okay. And then I just whack it a few times. And then did I not do enough? There we go. Give it more point. He needs more point. The commission offer. Test the points. When I get the bead of blood that wells at his fingertip, he stows it away, glancing around the camp, and he does so. Folks out here will take everything from you if you ain't vigilant. Keep a keen eye out, Smith. He scurries away, his back hunched as though against a non-existent downpour. A nameless sword. Well, first of all, it wasn't mine to name. So I really didn't feel right about naming that one. You just received a scrap item. Go to your inventory. Costs a small amount of action points, so it's a perfect use for leftover points at the end of a day. Hover over items to see descriptions, interact with the items to salvage it. So I'm assuming, since nothing else can be salvaged, it's this thing. And then when your action points are spent, I have 0 of 3. It's time to end the day. If you end the day with any action points left, they will be lost. So try to use them up whenever you can. That makes sense. End the day. End the day. Okay, previous balance 0. Profit 55. Upkeep 20. New balance 35. A new balance for 35 Thalens. Nice. Thalers. Outer gate. I need to enter the city. Outer gate. Passage to Aaron Keep. Aaron Keep is barred by a colossal gate, taller than a ship's mast. That's the gate, technically. The rest of this isn't technically the gate. So I'm going to go with that's a lie. But anyways. It was built to withstand enemy armies, but since the Masked King's ascension, it mainly keeps out desperate masses seeking his protection. Oh, examine the magical barrier. It's only visible in the half-light of dawn or when it pours with rain, a faint shimmer that rises from the walls and captures Aaron Keep in a vast dome. Knowledge. Success. For a city to have survived this long in the past, this long past the Sundering, it must have an Must have extraordinary defenses. You've heard that some surviving outposts have guardian dragons or shrouds of impenetrable fog. But none have as perfect a protection as Aaron Keep. Yes, dome. It is as though the songs never ended. Attackers, human or otherwise, are simply unable to breach the dome. Poisonous miasmas dissipate harmlessly against it. Plagues are kept at bay. Within the sanctuary, crops grow without withering. Water runs clean, and people can sleep without fear. Sounds like a utopia. If such miracles can exist in a world without the voices, surely there's hope for the future. Nah, you are now inspired. Oh. What does that do? Approach the gate. As you approach, the portcullis rises to admit a caravan, and chaos breaks out. The crowd swells like a rising tide. Refugees push forward, begging for entry. The guards batter them back with their shields. The merchant wagons barrel through, their drivers using horsewhips to lash stragglers out of the way. Okay, I'll call for the attention, yeah. Like a fisherman disappointed with his catch. I want to enter the keep. I don't. It's a nicer ring. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, applicant is a lot better. We're going to go with this. Damn. I can show you a sword I made. If you just come with me, I'll demonstrate my skills. Not too long before your cache of steel runs out. Since it seems you're going to be here longer than expected, you should make a priority to find a merchant in this forsaken place. That's fair. I probably should have said I can pay, but I didn't think that, it'd probably be like one of those things where like 35 gold isn't enough. You need like 500 or some shit like that. Eight. Okay, so 40 steel, 30 wood. Okay, so 5 action points, 6 action points, 5. You have 1. So I could either do a 5 and a 3, a 6 and a 1, and then do some forging. Let's do... What does that mean? Is that going to be like 19 materials, I think? Yeah, 19 steel. Okay, so 19 steel, 12 steel, 13 steel, 10 steel. Let's do it. Let's do the... Nervous-looking woman approaches the amp. Her movements are quick, jittery, like those of a hunted animal. Someone's been following me lately out to the latrines, or when I go scavenging for mushrooms. I don't know who. I haven't seen their faces. Can you make me something I can draw quickly, but it needs to be long too? Hopefully just the sight of it will keep them away. What about this one? Willem, Mr. Defoe here. A grizzled man with limps up to you, scratching at his scarred jaw with a dirt-black fingernail. I'm after a weaponsmith. Now listen, I know a good blade when I see one, so don't try to fob me off with half-arse job. Quarthen? Is he in it? Oh man, if I make a blade for this dude, I have to name it Throckmorton. Just because. Hello, Smith. I don't know why I decided to go with British for that one. Nice setup you've got here. Stacker. And then another hello, Smith. Small, wiry with... Okay, so that's why it only takes 10 steel, because it's probably like a knife or something like that. Small, wiry with a balding head, was lost deep in black circle. He's looked like he hasn't slept in weeks. Okay, let's do Leia. Do you know what they want? No, I'm not going to wait around to find out. Next time I see them, I want to be ready. That makes sense. Okay. So, do we have anything Pacific that we want? Wait. I'm going to science this real quick. Length. We're gonna go over here. Oh, I see. Okay, so we have to meet these things. That makes sense. Okay, so required at least 5 one-handed. Okay, and a regular point. All right, not too narrow, not too broad. All right. Damn, that's oh, and then if we reverse this, does it get shorter? Just sciencing. Something she can. I feel like the way we want to do this is let's make this shorter. Flip it again, and we'll hit it one more time. Okay, cool. So we got us the right length, right? And it's a little bit mobile, which is good. We do want speed and mobility for this, though, I think. I forget. Wait, thickness is... Oh. Let me just add some materials back to that back to that real quick. Interesting. Oh, she got lots of mobility on this bad boy. All right, width. I forget, does this make it... This makes it wider, right? Okay. And then sharpness, we want to sharpen it. Point. We need a regular point. So how do okay, well, let's find out. That's a regular point apparently. Okay, one-handed is easy. I wonder what happens if I... Oh. I like the look of that, honestly. Oh, I lost the point, so... Okay, well, that isn't quite what I wanted. Let's go ahead and delete the taper width. We've got point. So I'm going to assume... Taper the blade, making it less thick towards a point. Oh, right, duh. Okay, so yeah, the thickness of the blade right now is over here. And the width is obviously how wide it is. So, hold on. If I do taper width, and I do... Like, let's just hypothetically. Whew. Excuse me. Okay, so that's... looks stupid as hell. Oh no, wait, I think I... Can I just delete... Yeah, okay, I can just delete it and just get rid of everything. I was just curious. And then if we do this... Okay, so it gets thinner, which means that is... Yeah, okay, alright, cool. Just experimenting there. That's all I wanted to do, real quick. Alright, we need some sharpness going on here, so we just gotta whap, whap, whap. Interesting. So I lost stiffness, and I don't quite have my sharpness, which means I probably have to... Nope. That's not it. So, how do we get sharpness out of this? Ooh, that's not what we want. If I... That's a lot of... Okay. How am I supposed to... Okay, so that adds sharpness as well. So let's... Now let's do that. And then... Wait. I can change the point still. That's not a big deal. I'm trying to get the sharpness up here. There we go. We got... Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Alright, so let's do my point. Perfect. Alright, and then one-handed and material wood. So let's... I don't need... Wait. Now I need... hilt mode. That's right. Something simple. We don't need anything fancy. Let's do wood with a mild taper, and that achieves all of our stuff there. And let's go with let's go with that. I like that. It's a nice sharp. We're gonna polish this bad boy. Oh, that polish? Gonna polish this bad boy up a little bit. There we go. Okay. I like it. Not entirely sure how to color things yet, but I guess that will come in time. Excuse me. Okay. Now I want to name this sword. Nah. It's not cool enough for a name. Toggle environment. Oh, I don't like that one. Oh. That's cold. That's okay. Just darkness, huh? Can I go back? Or do I have to click through all these again? Damn it! Damn it! There we go. Okay. Stop it. Oh. Ooh. I kind of like that lighting. Screenshot mode, cross-section display. You can turn it on or off. Okay, cool. No, that's... I like it. Okay. Offer. Take the hour and leave. Her eyes are set in deep circles, though she hasn't slept in a week. Never gonna sleep close to hand. If my second shadow shows themselves again, I'll be ready. Yes. I got 12 wood and 15 steel. And I used 19 steel to make it, and I only used like 6 wood, so. Skill point? Hell yeah. Advanced swordsmithing, sword part scaling. Interesting. Asymmetrical. Ooh. I almost want to... Let's do it advanced. I feel like that unlocks advanced cross-section controls. Interesting. Ah, so you can change like the spine thickness, edge thickness, and convexity. Interesting. So you can... to be fair, I feel like I was doing that already, though. With like changing of the width after I had a sharpness to it. Holy shit. There's a lot of things you can get eventually. Oh, that's kind of fun. Asymmetrical blades. Interesting. That's not much of an example. I'm gonna do advanced. I like advanced. We'll start with, you know, something that's built on the things that I already have. Oh, it requires level 5. Okay. How do I close this? Do I go to... Okay. I don't have anything in here. Okay, so there's that. I still have 2 action points, which means I can only do Yakus. This sword has seen better days. Can you help? Needs to just sharpen it, I guess. Damn, it looks pretty. Oh, yeah, look at that point. That is not... That is not... Can I hit the other? Or is it... Okay. I guess we just wail on this thing. Alright, I need to make it... Still not sharp enough, huh? Taper width... Change width? That's not feeling right. If I do point there, if I look at the taper width, no, taper width's not going to do anything for me. If I change the thickness of this bad boy. There we go. Ah, I need to bring it down and... Okay, so let's... Wait, and we need to bring it down and balance. So let's... Ooh, actually... Does changing the point... Change the sharpness? It doesn't look like it. I just ruined some of that balance. Oops! Okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm gonna fix this. Okay. also got rid of my balance, which isn't good, which means I need to... Oh. Width, maybe? There we go. I was trying to get 2. Current 2.6. So why is there... another dot there? Is it because I'm over? Is that all that was? I've carried at least 1. Okay, I guess that's all that means. So this is his sword, so I'm not going to do anything else. We're just going to offer it. Thanks. I did stuff. This is a fun little thing. I don't think I have anything. Ooh. Alasana? Alessana? Woman shuffles forward, haunted. She has a sword in her hands. It's clearly seen years of neglect. Husband passed away a few days ago. This is his blade. I told him it needed maintenance, but he insisted it was fine. What do you think? Yes, this blade clearly needs some work. I thought so. Yeah, sure. Oh, this sword looks exactly like Jockus's. Holy shit. Right, blade length I don't have to deal with. I just have to sharpen this bad boy. So let's not take a look at the point. Okay, that's that. Oh, that's the wrong way. That's also apparently the wrong way. There we go. And a regular point. Okay, so what is regular? That? No? I'm going to delete the point that we have on here. And I'm going to change the point to... There we go. That's a regular point. Oh, I see what they mean. So you have to remove the point and then... I gotcha. Or it does use some of your inventory. And we've got everything taken care of. We do have a nice sharpness of 2.4 instead of 1, which is nice. You're welcome. Glad I could help. And I'm out of action points. I have no leather. All right, let's try this again. The outer gate again. Let's do it. I can begin pleading for entry. Approach the gate. Want to enter that? You got yourself a worker's permit? No, but I'd like to apply for a worker's permit. I'm a blacksmith and I've been applying my trade out here for a while now. Like 2 days. Damn it. This... I would like to apply for one. Like, why can I not apply for a permit? Let me apply for a permit. I didn't get anything? Alright, some of these, let's see here. 4, 4, 4, and lots of 4s. Okay. Let's do... It's to Elmerd and Isaac. Wysick. Man sits by your anvil, staring at the keep's walls looming over the camp. His eyes track every guard that passes along the battlements. They're building up to something. More guards on the walls every day, new weapons. I've been watching them prepare for weeks. It'll be at night when they think they're sleeping. They'll pour out those gates and clean up the refugee problem. Once and for all. Just you wait. I reckon I'll need a good blade by my side. No matter how good your blade. That's fine. I just don't want to hide in my tent waiting for death. I'll meet it on my feet. Yeah, that's fair. What do you need? Zoom out. Okay. Alright. Book Smith's Companion. Require... What? Oh, parts are marked with a star. Like... Ah! Oh, so you just... a guard and a pommel. Really? Okay. Thanks. Alright, anyways. Blade, change length. Whap! Wham! Yeah, we giving you a fucking blade, my guy. We giving you a motherfucking blade. Alright, thickness. I need mobility, so... Yeah, you know what? Let's give it a little more thickness. Give it some thickness back. Width. Narrow point, so let's do point. Yeah, that's coming along nicely. I made this dude a real long one-handed sword. I realized, so I'm gonna put that back down. So I need a narrow point again. Yeah, we getting Elmerd his motherfucking sword. I want to change the taper width. Let's... That's a little ridiculous. Hold on. Let's delete that. Let's change it again. Taper width. We're gonna... Yeah, because the width is wideness. So if I... What else can I do? Okay, no. That's not what I want then. I don't have, like, concave or convex stuff, so I'm not going to worry about that. Alright, so... Ah, right, cross-section. We need to sharpen. Some abilities like cross-section feature advanced controls that allow you to further customize their shape. Once your ability reaches 100%, advanced controls become available. Ah. Ah, and there's the convexity, I'm assuming. Well, I'm assuming he says as he points it at it. Fucking idiot. Spine width, edge thickness? What is edge thickness? What do we... Ew, gross, no. Put that back. Put that back. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. Let's do spine width. I just want to see. Oh, that's kind of fun. And convexity. Let's see what this does. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh, wait. That means I'm going to get edge thickness, like... Wait, no. Spine width. Oh, that is prime stabbing. That's a prime stabbing sword. Right, that's probably more of a slashing sword, but that's okay. Okay, so now we do hilt mode because we need... You know what? I'm gonna give you my fancy hilt this time. I have used a lot of steel. We're gonna do that one, and we're gonna do a circle. That looks cool as hell. I feel like I want to name this one, though. I feel like this one needs a name. I'm gonna do what he wanted. We're gonna call it Guardbane. Because that's what he's looking for. This way speaks of old battles, muscle memory that never faded, better than I expected. Glances up at the walls and his eyes dark. Could be tonight, could be tomorrow, but I'm ready. There we go. Oh, we got a pigment. I have reached level 3. Alright, let's do sword part scaling. I think we like that. That seems like it would be the easiest thing to like add and mess with, to be honest. Alright, and let's do Isaac. Nice setup you got here. Well, it could be better. Gang that comes around my tent every night, regular as clockwork, they kick and beat us, take our rations, push our faces into the mud. You'd think there'd be some solidarity out here, but, well, there ain't. Managed to hide the last of my coin from them so far, but who knows for how long. Best to spend that coin on a good sword, I reckon, so I can protect what's mine. Makes sense? I like it. Alright, what are we looking for? We've got everything. Apparently we have everything that we... Okay, so we want to keep it at 2 mobility. A narrow point in one hand. Okay, so similar to other guys. Elmerd. We're going to call this one Thiefbane. Length. Okay. We got that. All right. Stiffness is at 3. The requirement is mobility, so I need to add... Oh. That is a thin... It's not that thin, now that I'm looking at it. No, we're fine. He wants a narrow point. I'm not going to change the width. I think the width is fine. That is looking ugly. Delete. I probably could have just... There we go. Wait, hold on. Real quick, I just want to see. Can I do a narrow point? Okay, you can do a narrow point from here. You just keep smacking it until it says it can't smack no mo. Alright. So that was... I just wanted to see. Alright, so let's... I feel like... Yeah, there we go. That looks good. I like that. Cross section. Alright, we have to... Right, again, use 2 of those. One-handed. Oh, yeah, this works. This is a simple one. I'm just going to go with... Nope. I need to do hilt mode. You're now able to scale sword parts, pick up any, and then W and S to scale the part. Interesting. Okay. For balancing your sword's physics. Can I scale this? Ooh, I can. Oh, interesting. Nah, you don't need that much handguard. Let's do an oval. Oh, what the? Wait. Damn it, I'm trying to get whatever. Okay, you can't adjust those. So what happens if we... Oh, you can adjust that. Oh, but you can... Why? Oh god, I don't remember how it was like. Delete. Okay, there we go. Well, I'm gonna stop there. Ooh. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, let's call this the Simpleton. Eight leather. Nice. 6 silver. Interesting. Okay. I can't do nothing else, so I guess I'll end the day. Explore Aaron Keep. I want to let me in. Let me in! Look, approach the gate. Heavy lidded eyes. How do you want? Especially pronounced. Want to enter the keep. You again, I told you. Okay, well. That was a waste of my fucking time then. I only have 13 steel. I need more steel. I don't have enough steel for these things. Yes, continue. Ooh, that's nice. I like that one. Alright, so I need to... It's got a broad point. I need to bring its weight down. Well, for one... Your sword too thick. And then let's, got a broad point, so I'm not worried about that. It's weird that the cross-section ends there. I obviously don't have access to those two skills yet. What's with this Polish blade thing? Sorry. Yes. And I got just a little bit of money. Cool. That's lovely. I don't have materials for this shit. I literally have to, like... I only have 13 steel, so, like, the only one I'd maybe be able to do is Mason. Alright. Cross-section. Oh, and then cross-section? Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, and then... point. Narrow. Sharpness. That means I'm going to have to bring the width down. Nope. Wait. That is bringing the sharpness up, but... I need to bring this thickness down is what I need to do. Let's see, not much of a cross-section anymore, but, you know. It works, so... I'm really upset that I don't have any steel. I mean, I could probably barely even... work on Mason's sword, to be honest. It takes 9. Hey there, Delilah. What's it like in New York City? I'm at that... Sorry. Bro, who made this sword? Seriously, like, my guy. Were all these swords that, like, people have made and they're like... Okay. Broad point. How do I make... How do I make broad... Wait, hold on. I'm going to change the thickness of this goddamn thing because right now... Width. And that gave us a broad point. Cool. What am I missing? Oh, right. Duh. I have to make sharp. Oh, this cross section. And I'm not trying to avoid doing a bunch of work, but I don't exactly have a lot of options here. Thomas. Oh my god, Thomas. What have you... Oh, hello. That is a curve. Right, first of all, cross-section. Done. Sharpness. My guy. What is with this width? And now I need a point. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get Mason taken care of. I will get 3 steel. 2 broken cartwheels. I can't even do a regular cartwheel. Okay, I'm done. I'm going to make this as minimum as possible. Thickness. I need a couple of speeds, so we need to... probably make this as thin as possible. Nope, that... I mean, I'm sure... a regular point. Okay, so let's put a point on here. I'm just gonna... Cool. And that's good. We're gonna cross-section this. Hand and a half? Use 1 longer or 2 shorter grip parts to it. Okay, so I will have to figure that out, but... Alright. This commission requires a hand and a half grip. Place a grip part, then grab the handle at the end to make it longer or shorter. Use 1 long or 2 short. Okay. So you have to... I gotcha. Okay. I've only used 11, so that's good. Okay. Oh no. That's going to cost too much. Alright, so that's going to be 4 no matter what. Nailed it. This is, the number 2. I'm glad I'm glad it does, because that thing's a fucking pencil. Okay. Oh god. I have 3 steel. Lovely. Alright, end the day. End the day. Explore and keep. I'm gonna ask around the camp, I guess. Nights are haunted and hollow set. Glad to see you're feeling better. You were on death's door for a while there. You looked after me? Not exactly. I dragged you to safely after you fell off your horse. Thank you for that. No problem. The old woman did most of the nursing back to health. I checked in now and then, but she told me you were still recovering. Where is she anyway? I haven't seen her in days. Assume she was a relative of yours. It's kind of this count your blessings. Just how many of those around in this camp. Nice to see a friendly face. And good to meet you too. Chev, short for Chevenna. Only my mother calls me that, and she's been dead for 10 years. Painfully thin and covered in grime, much like everybody else. Do you imagine, because I'm starting to forget what civilization used to look like? As long as it's better than here. Absence of silence, and when a distant scream rings out, you both try to ignore it. There's a scrap peddler in the lost city selling all sorts of things. Careful, lost good sick, shivers, new location. Okay, cool. Find a fellow named Lucas Boriona. He's my uncle. If he knew I was out here, he'd help me. I'm sure of it. Okay. Oh, that's fair enough. Lucas Boriona, right. Scavenge for food. Applicants is indescribable, so the smell. There's no sewers out here, and it bothers to go to the outskirts to use the latrines, tucked away from the squalor. You find your pocket where desperation hasn't completely taken hold. Children are playing in the mud. A few scrawny chickens peck at the ground, miraculously uneaten. Track your movements, attempt laps. Some calling out to alert their neighbors of the presence of a newcomer. Outside of this little commune, you find a daily family crouched with a huge man. Goes also a handful of wild rooms in the stew. Your mouth waters. Approach them. Even a dog rolling on its back in the dirt. Not exactly presentable yourself these days. You get close to the man to the side, reveal a wooden club. His wife's hand darts through a dagger on the belt. Carefully. Introduce yourself. Bennett Monder, Jeanne, and Armand Gaida. Take you to the names of the nippers too, if you like. Gonna mix up myself. Yoga smiles wanly. Wanley? Wanley? Drawing her hand from the dagger's hilt, the old woman just nods, her expression lost in massive wrinkles. And this mutt's name is Clodo. Clodo. Can I pet the dog? Aw, thanks. Good boy. You mentioned vultures earlier? Human vultures. Doesn't elaborate further. Okay, that's fair enough. Aw, thanks, man. Almost 2 months. Every day I'm begging the guards to let us through. They're not assuming legs of us. They offered us a trade, though. Let's take our nippers in and keep them safe. If Tran and I go work ourselves to death in their minds, but then who would look after old Gaida, eh? Bobs her head, smiling vacantly in the crackling fire. She gives another sign of having heard you. In this camp, we vocabulary we're alive in the current age. Monsters are a different breed. We'll find a way into the keep, and we won't need to sell out. Oh, okay, fair enough. Did I actually ask where they found all this food? No. Big merchant box of rations fell out the box. Oh, nice. Most fortunate, eh? I appreciate that. Nicely done, Bennett. I am now well fed. I don't know what that does. Soft silken hiss. Oh no. Knife in his hand, carefully steps in your tent, apparently thinking you asleep. Behind him are dim shapes of other men. Each night you bury your tools and your coin in a new location. There's not much in the tent they can steal, but they don't look the types who will be happy if they don't find anything worthwhile. Enter the tent behind him, 3 more men all rail thin. Hmm. Ooh, that's... Nice! Nailed it. Alright, I have 3 goddamn... I can do nothing with that. Do I have anything in here that I can break down? Oh, I can salvage this. And, of course, I only got wood from it. Duh. Duh. I literally can do nothing except repair blades for now. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, well, let's see here. Let's do some cross-section. Do the other cross-section. Ooh, wait a minute, hold on. Width. That's a broad point. Change thickness. Don't know why that's so thick anyway. Width. And... point. There we go. Wait, is this... Okay, cool. That's still considered a broad point. I have it sharpened. This crossing section's at 76. Just making sure this cross section is at 100. Good to... Oh, wait. God damn it. How to use my own steel? There we go. That splashed up and got me. That's not cool. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's telling me how much metal was used to make it as well, which is weird, but, you know. Okay, we got those. Sharpness. Well, if your blade wasn't so fucking thick. Well, I don't think I need to change that. Hold on. I think I just need to change the point. And... okay, and the rest of this day is just going to be me squeaking by. Clearly needs some work. I was going to go with needs some work, but I was like, I always pick that one. Fuck it. Okay, we need a regular point, which I'm assuming is not what we have here. Now we do. And of course we need to make this thinner to make it sharper and balance it out. Cool. I know this is boring. I just don't have any materials because I didn't think about that beforehand because I'm an idiot. So, whoop, scroll out. All right, we need a broad point. Let's cross-section this stuff. Oh, down here. Cross-section this. Cool. I'll do it 3 there. Point. Okay, we got a broad point, and that's it. Fixing swords is easy, but it gives me absolutely nothing, which is not cool, but I get it. All right. Cross-section. Wham. Wham. Cross-section. Wham. Cool. 1. Sharpness, which means we're probably going to need to take the thickness out of this bad boy. And that's it. Oh, narrow point. I gotta make... Where's my point? I'm about to hit a new level. Couldn't chop a carrot with that thing. Fix it up for me. Yeah. Point. That's not what I wanted. Cross-section. Wham. Cool, 100%. Sharpness. Let's change the thickness of this bad boy. And that gives us the weight and the balance, and then the point. There you go, Drea. Let me get through this real quick. I don't know why it hovers there. I feel like it should be... whatever. Cross-section. Wham. Wham. Okay. And then we need to bring the sharpness up, so let's do that. Oh, wait, I need a narrow point. Give me point. Hey, level 4. Let's grab asymmetrical blades. Alright, one more. Clearly needs some work. Continue. Could you fix it up for me? Yeah. Let me get right on that. Just wham. Sharpness, thickness. And point. Oops. Good to go. Have a nice day. End the day. Not all the Iron Keep is granted the Masked King's protection. Centuries past, the city spilled beyond its ancient walls. Now the barrier, which traces the wall's course, has left these outer areas to the mercy of the wastes. Nicknamed the Lost City, these crumbling districts have been picked over by countless looters, but rumors persist that there is a worthwhile treasure to be found amongst the rubble. Seek out the
Hello
scrap.
there.
Oh, hello there. Hey, Lex, how's it going? As night draws closer, the shadows in the Lost City come alive. Hidden eyes watch from high places. You scurry through the ruins, feeling small and vulnerable as an insect. Fortunately, scrap peddler is easy to find. He warms his hands over a blazing fire in an empty market square, accompanied by a sad-looking mule pulling a cart full of junk. Off-putting sight, most of the face is bandaged, but the exposed areas are messed with festering sores and flaking skin. You dread to think what the bandages are hiding. Not contagious, not contagious. Peddler points at himself as he shouts, one yellow eye pierces madly at you through the gauze. Malady afflicts you. That's cool. Taking a look at him, he's diseased and looking like leprosy or a terrible skin condition. Either way, the best not to get too close. Find them in the dark places I sell to you. What do you sell here? Much found for those who know. 20 minutes. For me, at least. How'd you find all this stuff? Dark places calling me. I find fun things there. Good at hiding. If found, I cough and splutter and pretend to be contagious. Fair enough. Can I see your wares? Alright, well, I guess goodbye. Search the ruins for valuables. Sure enough, helps classifications, nothing of value. Deeper. Toad. Doors blocked by a slab of fallen stone as big as a man. I do not have toughness. Alright, hurry back to the camp, unlike the lost souls among the... Okay. So at least now I have a way to get some steel. Hopefully. Scrap peddler. Ready to survey his wares. Oh gosh. He has lots of steel. And he's got books. Oh god. Do I have to... Oh, shift. That's 100, that's 100, that's 100, that's 100. Okay. I haven't used any leather. Got a decent amount of wood. I'm gonna buy... enough. I have some questions for you. What's your name? Scraps the game. Okay. Nothing wrong. This doesn't like me anymore, I think. Okay, fair enough. You ever go inside? Guards say no. Say I make people sick, but lies not contagious. Say anything strange. Walls make songs. They do a beautiful, sweet song for the sleeping. Call up things from the dark. Oh. The dark places do the calling. How long? Once I had a shop, a real shop with the walls on the floor, then... Now I have a mule, doesn't care about face. Mule supports me through hard times. How long? Yes, 10 years, 17, doesn't... how long does a mule... I don't have any other questions. Mindlessly scratching his bandages until something underneath dislodges. Okay. Yes, I will definitely do that. Alright, let's make some swords. Bruka. A lank-haired woman sidles up to you, her fingers plucking nervously at her shabby coat. I don't know if you've heard the accusations flying around, but people losing things and pointing fingers at innocent folks. Honestly, if you ask me, they're just careless. Running her tongue over her upper lip. Just need something for protection, you understand. With everyone so worked up about their missing valuables, which I know nothing about, well, a girl needs to feel safe. Are you under suspicion? What, me? No. Well, yes, under suspicion, but I didn't do it, I swear. Honestly, the way people here react to loaves of bread, a few loaves of bread going missing from their tent, it's hardly worse than murder, right? Just don't need... yeah, that's fair. Okay, what do you need? Quick to draw, easy to hide. So nothing, like I'm basically making a dagger. That's cool. We do not mind a dagger. Or a very short sword. Thickness. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna change the width or anything like that. We're gonna go with a point here. Narrow point. Good. We like it. I don't think I need to do that. Cross section. Use the asymmetry feature to create a single-edged blades or add decoration to. For most abilities, you can set which sides the blades are influenced. Clip the asymmetry. Oh, that's kind of fun. All right, we're gonna. Yeah, I got it. I still need to make it sharper somehow. I can't make it any. So, okay, do I need to make it wider? Apparently. Let's make it longer then, because I don't... How is that not a narrow point, though, by the way? Alright. Let's... This is the most interesting weapon I think I've ever made. In the history of ever. Alright, hilt time. I do need books. At least 4 leathers, huh? Alright, I don't know how those are supposed to work. Oh, interesting. Okay. That I can deal with that. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to make that smaller and yeah, we're going to do that. And then we're going to give you one of these because I do like that simple pommel. It's a very simple thing. And I like that one. We're going to make this shorter and smaller. Yeah. And then what we're going to do... Now, I don't know how structured leathers... Ah, interesting. Oh, that's fun. So that just did all 4 on that. That's kind of neato. Weirdest fucking the weirdo. That's how you spell weirdo. Weirdo. Yeah, sure. People can be super unreasonable, you weirdo. I got a book. New sword part book. Nice. Inventory. What did I get? Minor sword part book teaching the following sword part designs. Connector separated. End cap. Couple of end caps. And 7 more. Oh, cool. These parts are for decorative. Okay, so obviously it's Smith's companion. Okay, that's how those work. I knew that. I don't know why I'm like acting like I didn't know that. Call like handgrass, man, a wild beard and even wilder eyes. Hey, I don't have much left, Smith, and they're going to take it. I hear them all night, scampering around my tent. Animal scum, why can't they leave me alone? I need a sword. I can't lose what little I have, not again. You came to the right place. But you know what? You're right. Nothing about this place is right. You are correct, Jason. I agree with you wholeheartedly. I say, let's just hit it one more time for good measure. There we go. All right, and then we do thickness because we go trying to get this. Oh shit! Missed the fucking sword. Okay, and then width. That's increasing the balance. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that at that. We're going to give you... Alright, well, let's... Oops. Alright, and then we need a one-handed narrow point. Let's see if we can get, Damn it. That's stupid. It just uses too much, you know? What does a connector do? I don't know what that... Wait, what's a quillion? Oh, interesting. Can I put that on, like, the sword somewhere? No, I cannot. Okay. Yeah, it's worth a shot. And I like this pommel. We're going to make this all the same. Okay, and then this can... What? Hey, we got the balance right. Hell yeah. I gave, we do not have a cross section. Ooh, I should... I forgot about that. Okay, point... Damn it. I lost my impact. Does that mean I have to change the thickness? Now I gotta change my balance. God damn it. Okay, we got everything now. Ow. I'm just gonna... You go for it, Jason. Oh, I got a ruined helmet. That should hopefully give me some steel. Which I obviously do not have time for. Stay in the forge, the camp. Let's try the outer gate again. Just for shits and giggles. Approach the gate. I want to enter the keep. God damn it. I have 95 coin. 47. Okay, I have 47. But let's go here and let's salvage this. Salvage this. Can't salvage anything else. Not a terrible way to go. Let's do... okay, I can do... Thomas. I can do Bennett. Bennett Mondr... Oh, that's kind of cool. You can... If you know... If you've met them before, you get their picture. That's kind of fun. Goods are butter, stuff I've scavenged from... Oh, cool. Yep, nope, it's... That's worth enough. Like how it's like, oh, it's going to take you 14 steel to make this sword, but he's going to give you 5 as a reward for this thing. It's like, so why doesn't it cost me only 9, right? I could just use his steel to make his sword, but, you know, whatever. Okay, so length. Wham. Wham. Thickness. Wham. Oh, nope. Get that stiffness back. I think the width is going to be fine. Like that. We're going to do a point here. Regular point. So, wham, 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 wham. There we go. Regular. Wham. One more. One more for good measure. You know? We are going to do... I don't have to worry about anything else. Let's just go ahead and cross-section this. Nice. We still got all the things. We need one-handed and the regular... You know what? Let's get you a little... Yeah, I'll get you a little bit of convexity in there. Yeah. I feel like the convexity is too much now. Wait, is it? Nah, that's right. That's good. Alright, so let's do the hilt. I do like this one simply because it's cheaper and I don't have a whole lot of... like material right now that I can just throw at stuff, so... Lost a little bit of mobility, but that's okay. We're going to make that a little bit smaller. And you know what? Just for shits and giggles, we're going to throw some ribbed leather on there, right? Just so that, yeah, you got something to really grip it, you know? Yeah. Because I like you, Bennett. We're good friends. You fed me. I like it. That turned out real good. Real good. We're going to call this Family Guard. Ooh. Hell yeah. Sorry. Alright, so this is going to give me steel, probably. Yeah, 10 steel. Nice. Let's end the day. I didn't make any money? Damn. What if I stay in the forge? Oh. That's what happens. Okay. That's fair. 6 gold, not terrible. Oh, but that doesn't give me... Oh. Don't have enough for that. I could do... Lots of leather material. Oh, two-handed, so yeah, that should work. You were using all of my stuff. I really don't like that it's not like... I mean, I understand that, like, that's where it starts, but, like, you're going to make the blade out to here. It's frustrating. But, okay. Length. This man was like, I want a sword that is longer than the rays of the sun. Can I, oh, that's kind of cool. What? Oh, that's what that does. you can't, like... Okay, so you can't... That's not... Okay, that's not how I thought that was gonna work. Wait. So if I do both of these... Hold on. So if I do both of these this way... And then I... No, because it still keeps the one side the same. That's a little bit weird. But I guess... Alright. Just wants blade length. We've got a specific thing, so let's change the thickness a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. He wants a broad point, so let's just... Yeah, we'll do that. And then cross-section, obviously. Yes, I understand that, but... You know what? We'll make it a one-sided blade. He wants it to be two-handed anyway, so... Actually, if he wants it to be two-handed, we probably should keep it double-bladed. Bring that in a little bit. I'm trying to remember. Edge thickness. No, we don't want that. That's just a weird thing to have, edge thick. Oh, wait a minute. All right, I'm gonna science this on another one. All right, so a couple ways of doing this. Hilt. This one's just, you know what? I'll leave that the same. That we'll leave the same, and then. Oval. And then a strong taper. No, you know what? We'll do... mild taper. That looks better. And that should... Yeah, that would make it thicker and whatnot, but we're not going to fuck with that. And then... let's give him... Oh, interesting. Let's do this with an extended spike. I like it. I just used over half of my I don't How do I... Oh, so I just used all that for no reason. Oh, okay, never mind. Hold on. So that means I can go, like, the shop and see if I can buy leather? And then go back into here and finish this up. Okay. Now that I have enough leather, we can call this, yeah, we're not going to call it anything. We're just going to... See, the dude gave me fucking leather. So just give me the leather so I can make your fucking sword. Curved blades fuller? What is that? Ah, okay, that's where the curve comes in. I didn't realize that that's what that was called. And then the curvature of the blade, that makes sense. And sword parts, you can engrave stuff. What the hell? Oh god, that's going to be interesting. Allows you to bend them? Oh, hell yeah. We're gonna do sword bending. Sword bending style. Hell yeah. Alright, well I don't have enough energy for those, but let's salvage that. Okay, and then I guess we'll fix a couple swords up. First of all, god damn it. And this cross section. And then width. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Thickness, that's what we wanted. Change width. And then point. Okay. And we're good. And then one more. Boy, this sword is thicker than a stack of pancakes. Like, goddamn. Like, who told you that was a good idea? All right, end the day. All right, I have 23. Investigate, I guess. Is that something? Bat spider? 50%. Damn. Zoom soul, Lisa sound, a few minutes later, the victim's carcass splatters on the ground. Let's try it. Yay! Yes, and chasing the Zeus away, finding his bag. 2 days. Oh my god. I'm exhausted. Seems like his corpse cast autumn leaves. Kermit with plaster shoulders. Oh, well. I can't accept this. I'm now inspired for 2 days. Hell yeah. No. Volguth? Here's a common complaint. The guards did nothing to stop the massacre. Complaint is more basic. They're still stranded outside the city, but no reprieve in sight. Yeah. You suspect the guards happily retreat their stone parapets, but the wagons are still rolling in. The gates need to be opened. I will watch the disaster unfold. Head back. Yep. Alright, so tired. AP and finesse. Crackling with energy. Oh, good. I actually lost an entire day for that. That's good. I forget what finesse does. Okay, well, let's... I don't think I have anything here to take apart. No. Don't have enough for May. Let's... Wait, hold on. I don't... Wait, let me just... Take a look at my inventory real quick. I have 88 types of... I have 12 leather, 23 steel. I probably should get some more steel. Let's make a sword first. Let's just make a sword, and we'll go from there. Jarl. It really bothers me that that's not in the middle, which is where I'm doing all my work. And then let's give you a point. And then we'll give you some cross section. Oops. How am I supposed to give this more sharpness? I could... There we go. And now that we've got that, Smith's Companion, so we can... we need to make it two-handed, so let's do... And then I need a Smith's Companion pommel. So let's do this one because I like it. And, good to go, right? Yep. We'll call this Father's Care. I do like that darker wood, to be honest. Heavy shackles. Nice. I can take those apart right now. Yeah! 8 steel. Nice. I'm gonna need to buy some more steel. And the day. Can I go to the outer gate and let me in? House of Guards. That's fair. I mean, considering that they just got attacked by a bunch of refugees. I will exit my tent. Uh-oh. You were the one that told me to prove I was a blacksmith. I mean... oh man, that's amazing. Six accomplices, just we blame the smith. What next? Find the man who dug the ore and kill him too? Yeah, it's fair. That's, I mean, the whole argument was, you know, guns don't kill people, people kill people. I mean, you can't go after the, for lack of a better term, you can't go after the people that sell the guns. Because if somebody wants to do it, they're going to find a way to do it. Supposed to be on the lookout for a swordsmith, and now I see there was one under your nose for who knows how long. Rank incompetence. Damn. So what do you want from me? Untalented. Make a sword for me, something I'd be proud to have on my hip at the parade ground. Oh, God. If I'm satisfied with the quality, then congratulations, your errand keeps into a swordsmith. If I'm unsatisfied, maybe I let the corporal here hang you after all. Okay, well, yeah, how about that? Herd out here, the way I see it, if it's good if something comes along to thin it now and then. Okay, well, that's alright. Alright, so Sergeant Glenn, I need more for that, so let's go shopping real quick. Survey, I need a couple of those. And I'm also going to buy, ooh, I can buy 50, oh, that's not really worth it. Let's grab, ooh, I like... We're gonna do this the right way. I don't know what... Wait. Bid goodbye. I want to see what the... Can I see what this involves without getting too involved with it? Missing sword part book, twisted steel, and ability curved blades. Okay, so I need to level up first. Okay, that's good to know. And I'm missing sword part book twisted seal. Can I get that from you? Twisted seal. That's the one I was looking for. A precious metal for sword making for Decker Ozuma, the son of fate, who said you've created the entire Mars. Okay. I'm gonna leave those alone. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Scrap Peddler. I appreciate you. So now I need to make swords. Alright. I don't have enough to make 2 swords, which is lovely. Okay, what are the things for this? I get 90, I get heavy shackles, which would be nice. Ooh, I get a book for that. That'd be nice. Mystery reward, okay. Old tools. Ooh, I could probably do Brandon and Axel. If I do this, I would have enough to break the shackles and possibly the horseshoe, which would give me more steel to make the sword. So I'm going to do that. I'm still missing the ability curved blade, so that's going to be the next one I buy or get. All right, well, what kind of hunting do you do? Okay. That's true. That is what I'm here for. Why y'all want such long fucking swords? Alright, thickness. We gotta keep the stiffness up, so we're gonna do that. Run-handed, regular point, so let's get our point on here. Let's get our cross section. Oh, I lost my stiffness. Hold on. That sounds so wrong. Alright, I think we just need to do this. I don't have any other guards. I don't... Wait a minute, hold on. Oh! That's cool as hell. Oh god, now I have to line it. Oh god, I have to line it up. Wait. There we go. Okay. Is that lined up? Oh god, no. OCD, no, please. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Like this. We're doing it like this. Okay, that's... Oh god, OCD. I don't... Okay, but how do I... Wait. Okay, that's more better. I didn't like how wide that was. So that I think that's what it was. Okay. Can do a ring. What is the ring? Oh, that's fun. I'm just very interested in where that goes. Sweeps and loops? Oh! Wait a minute. Okay, so if I... Hold on, let's avoid those real quick. I want to put that on there, and then... Is that where, like, these end caps? Oh, nice. We got some cool end caps going on. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Oh, man, those are so cool. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Wait, 80 rotate? Oh, okay. Well, that's a little bit weird. Like, why would it not default to, like, outside? Whatever. Okay, those are cool. Okay, sorry, I was distracted by that. Okay. Interesting. Okay. What? That... Okay. That's not what I was trying to do. Hold on. Okay, so the shift prevents you from... Okay, that's why that works the way it does. Okay. I, for some reason, really like that. And I don't know why. It just looks nice. We're gonna... You know what? And we're gonna go ahead... We're gonna give you... some saddle brown leather on there. It looks... nice. Oh no, I just used too... Oh no, I probably used too much... Oh god, no. I forgot about how much steel I'm using. Alright, well I saved a little bit. Saved a little bit more. Okay, so we had 11. I think the other sword I have there is like 12, so I have to hope that whatever this guy gives me as a reward... Also, I kind of want to... Oh god, now I have to line it back up again. Is that lined up? That looks lined up. I'm going to go with... Oh, that's not lined up. Perfect. Okay, that's what we're going with. New sword book, squaring the circle. Because, yes, I can make... I can't do this one yet. If I break the... Ooh, I can break... Okay, I can break... Oh, but if I break both of those up, I can't... Alright, so I have to hope that I do this... Okay, this one. 9 steel. That should be enough. For Brandwin. And that's... I hope this mystery reward's going to be worth it, because that's going to be upsetting if it is not. Alright, first things first. Length. Bop. Bop. Okay, we got that. Thickness. We'll add a cross section here. Got that. We'll add the point now. We need a narrow point. Oh. We'll do this. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Stiffness is still there. We're good there. We need pigment alabaster. Okay, not a big deal. Also, cross section, I want spine width down because. But enough to keep the stiffness intact. You know, you gotta keep it hard without going hard. Okay, so how is this going to work? Okay, so that's just wood on leather. I need 5 of those? Interesting. So I need a long enough handle. Ooh. So that's 15. Hold on. So if this one is what? Also 3. Okay. Ooh, I should put some of these on here more often. I don't know. Nope, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. That is a little bit better than what I was hoping for. And then... oh, interesting. I do like... yeah, let's go with that one. Just because... actually, you know what? No. Because that's only 2. We're going to go with the 2. And even if I do this, does it add more? No, it does not. Okay, let's give it a little bit of a curve. Yeah. I still don't know what those are for. The rings, the sweeps, and loops. I'll probably eventually play around with those. Mild, taper, thick. Ooh, shit. There we go. Why is that an option? Okay. Now the real question is this going to be... it is going to be 5. Cool. That's all I care about. Let's do a ringed pommel, simply because I like it. Oh, God. This looks like a keychain, and that's what we're going to call it. It's kind of funny that... oh, God. I didn't even see what I got. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so I got a horseshoe. What was the mystery gift? I don't even know. Did it tell me? Resource book, pigment, consumable, pigment? Was it a pigment? No, I had the saddle brown. Oh, a couple horseshoes maybe? Interesting. Alright, end the day. Explore Aaron Keep. Go to the camp again. Let's say the one just make sure template for entry. Wander the camp. Spot Clodo! Yes, follow. Sandrick. Oh no. Oh no. So waiting for my sommelier to... Nice. How are you holding up? Survive. A lot of people were killed. Good folk. We're out here in the Chinese Day. There's good folk always want to suffer. How'd you end up here? Grew up in the west of here. Karev. Lived in a beautiful port town. On certain mornings, seeing the sky blended together into one. Looking at ships. Sundering happened. Since then, I've been hopping from settlement to settlement, disaster to disaster. A few years ago, I heard. Aaron Keep had survived. No, but it survived. It had thrived. The safest place in the world. Surrounded by a magic shield that kept both plagues and monsters. Then I remembered my dad used to tell me about his fooler brother and moved to Aaron Keep makes fortune. Okay, so how I came to be here. Uncle's the last member of my family left alive. I'm sure he'd take me in if only I could get through that damn gate. Same time as the masked king took the throne. I don't know how much more than that. Sorry. Petty fights and thefts. People died. New people turned up from the ways to replace them. I have to dwelling on good memories. Beautiful, painful watching over. Is there nothing you can tell me? Want to say winters are harsh, summers were sweet and long. Every sunrise, the bells called for us morning song. I'd run to school with my sisters, and we'd learn that the world would always stay the same. That's fair. That feels like it happened to another person. Rose from the ocean, waves as high as mountains. Sea beasts claimed what the sea didn't. We were visiting my father's vineyard, out of reach from the worst of it. We'd fled, thinking that our town had suffered some unique tragedy. We didn't know that the same thing was happening everywhere else in the world. You're welcome. Let's not do that. 35% is not enough to risk my fucking neck on. Alright, I need materials. I don't have enough for this, and I'm still missing curved blades, which means I need to level up one time. Okay, and I still need materials anyway, so let's talk to the scrap peddler. That was all my money. Alright, I can do these two, probably, like I did the other one. Locken and Isolde. There's that Ural guy again. I can't read all that, thank you. Alright, can't stay here any longer, Smith. Wasting away begging for watching people turn into animals. This ain't living, just there's a wasteland stretching beyond the camp. Out there's real opportunities are. Old ruins, abandoned settlements, treasures from before the collapse, the crows that eat well. Open sky, then right away in this miserable camp. They all say that a man's got a chance to make his own fortune. I mean... Let's have a sword in hand. I head east. Ruins of Dredge Pike Castle. Bound to be some riches there. Won't be... Sorry to see the back of this wretched place. Alright. Simple enough. Kid knows what he wants. A sword! Cool. We got that. Thickness. Cross section. Spine width, because I like... Yeah, we're doing it that way. We got so much sharpness, it's not even fun. Oh, never mind. We only got like 2.6 sharpness, but that's okay. Let's give this motherfucker a point. Let's give it... Oh, too much. Yep. Okay, I need impact, which means I probably have to take this cross-section, spine width, and revert some of it. No? Do I have to increase the thickness? Oh. Oh boy. Alright, cross-section, spine width. Let's... Damn it. We got some sharpness there, but let's give that back. We'll do the convexity. Mother... Okay. So I'm hoping... Brother, this sword is funky. You were trying to give me something that just was not going to work, like, in any way, shape, or form. But I figured it out, you little piece of garbage. Okay, why is my... I feel like my... Whatever. It's one-handed, we want black pigment. Alright, let's do the hilt. You're gonna get this, because your sword is dumb, and I hate it. And I hate everything about it, and everything you stand for, out of principle. I'm gonna let you have a little bit of a thicker, like, thing there, though. Can I add it? Oh, wait, what? Oh, oh! Oh, I can make my own? Is that how that... Oh, that's how that works. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, God. What am I doing? How... And then I do another one. Oh, I'm going to be using all my materials, aren't I? That looks funky. We going doing it. We're gonna go with go with that. Wait, because these take. Oh no, they don't. Oh no, that's not what I wanted that to look like. Oh God. that's how we're gonna leave that. Now, where does this go somewhere special on these things, or no? Or can I can put it over? Okay, well that's dumb. Okay, I don't care about that anymore. We're gonna make you the funkiest sword I have ever made in the history of my life. Actually, that's not terrible. I mean, the blade itself is a little bit weird because you want impact and that sharpness going on, but I'm curious. Hold on. I want to go back to the blade real quick because I want to see something here. If I do edge thickness... Wait, if I do... Wait. Cross-section. And then, can I take the thickness down? And then, if I look at the cross-section real quick... It's interesting, and what if I do the edge... Oh no, that's the edge thickness. Okay. If I do the spine width and remove that... Interesting. Okay, I was just curious. I don't actually want it to look like that, but now I have to fix it all. There we go. I'll give you a little bit more of a spine, and then I'll... Damn it. Alright, we'll give you... More spine. More spine? I hate this sword. Like... There. That's your stupid sword. It looks stupid. Because you have stupid ideas. Stupid idea. A splendid blade, bro. You have... I And there's my curved blade that I need. But now I don't have the energy to make a sword. It's kind of cool though how they let you obviously keep that one. It's a permanent one, so you can, you know, obviously make your blade and then so that now I could do this one. I don't have enough energy to start, but I mean, that's okay. Circling, screeching, getting... Oh, okay. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Okay, I do need 3 energy. I might have enough. I just realized, literally this entire time, it's giving me all this stuff over on the side? Like, I'm an idiot. Okay, we're gonna do that. We need a regular point. We're gonna fucking chop this thickness down because you want speed. Okay, and then we're gonna give you... Ooh, just... I can... Wait. Does curving the blade give me anything or no? Okay, no, it doesn't. All right. Delete. Delete the curve. Delete it. Get rid of it. All right. Let's do a cross section. We've got our speed in there. We've got our... It doesn't have any balance requirements, so let's change that spine width a little bit. Perfect. And then let's move to the pommel, or the hilt. I will get enough materials in just a moment. Curve that down a little bit. Yeah. And in order to save myself... Wait, this is 3. This one's 3. This one's also 3, right? It's 4. But if I make this smaller... Oh, shift. It's very less. Okay. Leave real quick. I gotta go buy some materials. One moment. One moment, please. Let me go. Go back to the forge. We're doing as old. We're forging. We've got all the materials now. Yeah, we're fine. All right, fair enough. I need leather. I need steel, obviously. All right. 50. Let's do the Lost City real quick. I don't know. See if I can find anything. Picked over by countless looters who represented worthwhile treasure. Yeah. Search the ruins. Alehouse. Oh, hey, Nenji. It's not going too bad. I'm making swords. Aren't you, Oh, no, Isn't it... Didn't it just hit Friday for you? Aren't you supposed to be at work? Figure image of 2 tankers clashing. Roofing. Unlike most of the surrounding buildings. Search the alehouse. Bar. Ooh, cool. A small drum. Don't know what I'm going to do with that. $20. Okay. Well, perfect timing for you to join because I'm about to get myself prepared for the big sword that I have to make. Okay, so that needs That's going to be 13. I don't know if I have and I have stuff that I can scrap, right? So I could. Hmm. Do I have enough leather though? That's the other question. Actually, it's kind of funny that you mentioned that, because the reason I played this game is because I have a fascination with weapons, and I don't think I'm allowed to actually take the swords out, but I mean I have a handful of. This one is a King Cobra sword, kind of deal. A handful of, like I said, I don't think I can bring them out like blades, because it's not allowed to, be threatening in any way. But then I've got, one of my favorites that I got for Christmas one year. It's a digital camo knife. I don't know how well that comes through. It comes through pretty well. And then I've got my kukri. Love this thing. It's fantastic. And then I got the thing that I bring with me everywhere, which is my little pocket karambit. Foldable karambit that my brother-in-law got me one year, and every time he sees it, he's like, "I got you that." Yeah, no problem. Yeah, send him over. I love seeing it, stuff like that. So, okay. So the real question is do I want to try and take this on? I have everything I need for it. I think I just need to go into my inventory, break some stuff. Can I break up all 3 of these? I actually want to go with this, because I feel like it will give me more. 13 steel is enough. 28 gives me confidence that I can do this. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, we're going to do the big sword, and then we're going to call it a night after that, but we're going to go ahead and do this. So this is the sword that's hopefully going to get me into the city. Okay, so the only thing we want is sharpness. We need... I do have some gold and silver, which is good. We need some twisted steel parts, which is good. It needs to be two-handed, a narrow point, and a slightly curved blade. Okay. So, first things first. Perfect. All right. Length, good. 70 centimeters. Yeah, it's kind of funny because I watch like Forged in Fire and stuff. So some of those guys live like out in the middle of fucking nowhere with these goddamn blades, and it is just ridiculous. All right, we need a narrow point, so let's get that narrow point down. Let's... And let's add a curve. Now, where do I want the curve? I feel like the curve needs to be up here, right? Up near the tip. Now, do I go halfway down? Yes. That's it. That's a slightly curved blade. Done and... Oh, that went the other way. Wait, hold on. It's not the way I wanted it to go. I don't know why. I feel like I want to forge it, like, away from me, and I don't. That's just the way my brain is working right now, so. Okay, so we've got that. We need to add some silver. I need to make it sharp, which is what I'm about to do. We're going to do a cross-section, and we're going to make it on that side. Nope, that's symmetrical. We don't want symmetrical. We're trying to make this asymmetrical. And what we're going to do here real quick is increase the spine. Oop. Increase the spine width. There we go. I like the way this is coming along. All right. Now I just need to get... You wanted a two-handed blade? Hold on, hold on. We gonna make this. Hold on, we gonna make... That... There we go. And then let's look at the curvature, because that is obviously not where I want it now. Okay, now that we've got the curvature where we want it, we've got the thickness and the sharpness where we want it, now we can make it pretty. Hilt mode. Alright. This is going to be the thing I like go fucking over and above with. We're going to do this quillion block. Do I make it out of... Can I make it out of gold? Or no? I cannot make that out of gold. So where does the gold come in? Probably like the pommels and stuff, maybe? Twisted steel. Okay, let's get... Aha. End cap. Yes, yes, yes. Ugh, I don't like where that's sitting. Right there? Oh, nope. Wait, what's this one? Hold on. Ooh, I kind of like that one. We're going to get rid of you. Yeah, we're going to do those. And then that one's definitely going to be on the bottom. The twisted pair, just because it's going to be the prettiest. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so can I... Oh, this... Oh, the whole thing comes... Oh, that's kind of nifty. All right, so can I do... Oh. Yes, okay. Oh my god, yes. This is... Oh. Right, what else can I do? Let's add a knuckle. Ooh, I don't know how I want to put that on there. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to hold off on you. Because the S-bend... Oh, hell yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yes, I know exactly what I'm going to do then. Okay, so we're going to... We're going to put this on, right? It's two-handed, which means I... Wait. No, wait. Okay, so we're going to do this. You want a two-hand... Yeah, the good thing I made it longer. Perfect. And then here's what we're going to do. We're going to make some of these... Okay, we're going to do silver for this and that and this and that. Okay, so I have enough silver for that. Good. And then we're going to do this cool... where did the pommel go? Pommel? Pommel, where are you? Pommel? There you are. There you are, you beautiful bastard. We're gonna stretch you out. We're gonna make you gold as well. Do I have gold? I do have gold. Okay. Shit! Okay, well, I don't have enough gold for that. Right, I have enough gold for that, though. If I... Wait, come on. Oh, that's as far back as... Okay, so if I... Okay, I have enough gold for that. Not quite how I want it. Okay, so this one has to go away. Because I'm going to need this... What? Where? Me? It is cold where I am, to be honest, but... It does... Oh, there we go. I wanted it to fit more against the handle there. That's what we're doing. Okay, so this... Alright, so here's what we're going to do. So now I've got that. We're going to wrap this thing. We're gonna do... We thinking, does the black go with it? Nah, we're gonna do... Ew, no, definitely not that. Ooh. I don't have enough for that. Okay, never mind. Oh, I need more leather. Shit. Hold on. I think that's enough leather. Continue. I have enough leather now. Okay, good, 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 good. Once I get into the city, this shouldn't be a big fucking problem either. Nope. Put you back on there. I'm trying... Nope. Ah, there we go. Okay, so how did I want... Nope. That's not what I want. Actually, let's extend that out all the way. Yes. Do we curve it? God damn it. I feel like this needs to be bigger. That as big as it'll go? That's what she said? Okay. I guess those are as big as they'll get. Okay, so what I was going to do was add some of these on here. Oh boy, that's not going to end as well as I wanted it to, is it? How about rotating it is going to do that? Okay, actually... Oh god, how do I reset this thing? Wait, what? Ah, damn it. I thought I had that on there. Ugh, I don't like where that's sitting. Oh, wait. Some claymores had an upward curve on the guard that bent it. That's true. That's true. Some of them did have that. That is, I will not deny that. Okay, so let's actually... No, can I... Thank you. I almost want to, like, put it, like, on the front here, but also I feel like that would... it's not gonna look great. I feel like maybe where I had it was ideal. Right? I just need to get it to look the right way. Oh, that's where I wanted it. Hold on. Can you go on? There we go. Oh god, no I don't... Wait. How are you... It's supposed to be two-handed, so I don't know how... Where did you go? You didn't get on there. Okay. What about this one? What about this? This... What I'm... Why are you being so finicky? You are a weird part. Actually, this might work the way I want it to. Because then we can... Oh, I like that, actually. Ooh, it's like slightly... No! There we go. Had to line that shit up. God damn it! I just had it where I wanted it. Okay. Now what I need is silver there. Oh hell yeah! That is. I don't know. I think that looks rather nice. Not, you know, for a rudimentary forge. It's got a slight curve up there. Oh my god, it's a one-sided blade. You got the nice, oh my god. I think I would buy this. This is the Sergeant of the Guard right here. Because that's who I'm giving it to also. So that's what I'm going to name it. It's got everything. We got all of our check marks. I might take it to the outer gate, hopefully. Either that or the grave. I had to finagle my gold, but it works. So do I go... Okay, I'm going to find out. We're going to end the day. I'm going to go to the keep. And we're going to find out if this worked. Approach the gate. I finished making the sergeant's sword. Walk into the gatehouse, wait for the sergeant's arrival. Impatient glares at the guard. Sergeant's otherwise occupied at the time she arrived. First rays of dawn are in the sky. Hand her the sword. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you have to make it meet the requirements. So if you're gonna fail this, like, that would be kind of a dumb part of the story, but... I am beyond... We'll go with I'm beyond grateful. Ow! Itching. Artisan's quarter that has not been maintained since the previous smith vanished. It is now your duty to fix it back up and start supplying swords to the city as soon as you can. Consider this a part of your rehabilitation into civilized society. I'll do my best. Here. Crimson wax, sealess thirst in your hands. Right to work with an iron keep until such time as His Majesty deems otherwise. Can you give me directions to the forge? Damn, alright, fine. And there we go. So, we managed to make it into the keep. I'm going to save this in a moment. Wisp of smoke, corkscrews in the sky, dawn air, ask for directions, first friendly face, tall youth, a broad frame, tangled mop of straw-colored hair, waving a wheelbarrow. I'm the new swordsmith. Thesson, sure. Shorter detour won't hurt. Sure, you'll be the forge. Oh, thanks. Sure. I can push that. I don't have any toughness, but... Oh, no. It said 65%. And, of course, I failed. Creep, proud spires. Plenty of smiths. We don't lack for plows and horseshoes, but Master Swordsmith went missing a few months ago. No one else in here can keep. Ah, okay. So that's why they said specifically swordsmith, not just blacksmith. Old Thesson, but I didn't speak with him much. He scared me, to tell the truth. Never met a man who could scout like that, like a walking thundercloud. That's fair. Well, I'm glad there was a vacancy I could fill. Alright, well, I'm about to end it anyway, so have a good night. Stay safe. Don't do what I wouldn't do, and try to avoid most of the things I would do. Yeah. Houndsburg League, Merchant Guild World on the Keep. They have me working at the tannery until my debt's cleared, and you can't defy the League and Aaron Keep and live. You could talk to the owner of the tannery, but he's not exactly a reasonable man. Alright, well. Yeah, the lasso, that's coins, swapped. Here we are, Artisan's Quarter, your forge is just ahead, sprawling, stubbornly stitching at the sky. Caswin. Dorion's open, smash, smash. Check the storage area. Cool. Won't last forever. That's nice. That's okay. Ironmonger who can keep you supplied with good steel. Carpenter who can supply wood. And someone who sells decent quality leather. Drop some posters. Get the scratches. Some crude advertising on scratch. Your name, address, a motto. Metal to match your metal. Get started. Stale air holds barely. An afterthought of the scent of the smoke. I don't light the fire. Okay, cool. I'm going to save that. And then, like I said, I'm going to call it a night here. It is 1 o'clock, so I will see you guys another time. Always welcome to hang out. Until then, don't do what I wouldn't do, and try to avoid a lot of things I would do. Have a good one. Bye-bye.